Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's a beautiful Saturday morning here in Austin, Texas. This is day 1509 of the 3 Plus Minutes of Planks Challenge, and as always, I am filled with gratitude. Thoughts on my mind this morning. Recently, a good friend of mine, Rivala, directed me to a clinic, a Black community health clinic here in Austin, Texas, to go get a checkup. I just turned 50 years old, and although I have not had any issues medically, I also haven't had a doctor's visit in about 3 years, I believe. Right after I retired from JetBlue, I literally didn't have any health insurance, and so we're just banking on, all right, hopefully being okay and taking care of myself, and it's been a blessing. But anyway, Rivala directed me to this clinic, and I go and get a physical earlier in the week. So grateful for it because I got to meet Dr. Jenkins, a younger doctor, and so far a clean bill of health. But I did have to go get some blood work done yesterday. And I'm in the lab, and it was an interesting experience because I got to tell you, this whole experience has been humbling. You know, I've come to a place in my life where financially I've always done pretty well. Grateful for it, knowing that God has been looking over me consistently in this process. But over these last few years, especially with the amount of running I've been doing and my age creeping up there, I wanted to be able to make sure that I'm good. I got to meet Crystal, who was the lab technician, and we were just sitting and talking, and she was drawing my blood. And I just remember thinking in that moment, man, when I was a kid, when someone would do this, I would be so much fear. And I told her that, and she said, you know what, I still feel that fear to this day. And I said, really? Even as a lab technician, like this is what you do for a living? And she said, yes. And I remember thinking to myself, sometimes the things that scare us are the places that we should go. And I kind of told that and relayed that to her, and she said the same. Then she continued to tell me a little bit about her life. She graduated from high school, went to college to learn what she did. And she was telling me about the fact that she'd been she'd been looking for a job for 4 months, the perfect job, and she was being rejected everywhere. But she said when she came to get this specific job, for whatever reason, she knew it. She ended up getting the job, and she got paid more at this job than any other job there. The part that sparked me the most, though, was when she said, I just kept leaving it to God and saying, God, please give me what I need. But she was telling me about the frustration she was feeling in the moment. And what she didn't know was part of the frustration I'd been feeling in the moment. And just remembering, even as I go through these issues and pains, to consistently lean on Him and humble myself. So being there was really just about my health initially, but I needed to hear her story. And I needed her to know that I appreciated her and thankful for her, and that she was once again one of my Godwinks. Anyway, that's my thoughts for the day. As always, be blessed today and every day. Thank you for listening. Peace.